Okay, Saturday morning walk. Oh, look, they're going to do their driveway. They got the boards. Beachmont Avenue at least has this big wide parking lane that you can walk in. So I haven't walked on Beachmont Avenue in a while. I've been running a little bit, very little, in between some walk parts of this. So, yeah, happy Saturday. Got to get her done, right? Got to get her done. The lovely and talented missus started with me, but her Achilles and her ankle is bothering her, so she bailed. That's okay. All right, I'm going to run a little more. See you, bye. I mean, the truth is that walking and running biomechanically are two completely different things. It was highlighted actually in a guitar video. The guy was talking about learning how to play fast. And he said just slowing down and then practicing faster, it's not going to do it. It's not the same thing. In much the same way that walking and running aren't the same thing. Running is not merely really fast walking. They're two different things. So I'm going to run some more. I am gassed. Whew. Exactly an hour at church for a memorial service, which is, oh, they want us to enter from outside. Okay, well, I'll do that. As you can see from over my shoulder, I'm leaving the church. It's a church parking lot. Okay. Just afraid I was going to hit somebody. I did not hit anybody. I have just 4 words of advice for all of you that are watching. All, I don't know, 2 of you, 3 of you, 4 of you. And the words are simple. You go to the funeral. Depending upon how old you are, it'll make a difference. And I'm the youngest of 5, and I had a conversation actually about this just the other, it might have been in church last week, about always feeling young, feeling like I'm and it's because growing up as the youngest of 5, and then like singing in the church choir, I was the young guy for the longest time. And that feeling never goes away. Just so you know, that feeling never goes away. I always feel, I process the information in the world as though I'm like the young guy on the block. Which is weird because I'm not. I'm a father. I'm a professional doing what it is that I'm doing. All of this is to say that so you won't feel this way, maybe ever, but definitely won't feel this way until you get older. If you're a young person that's watching this right now, but the words of advice that I read in somewhere, probably The Art of Manliness, which is a website that's out there, something like that. It might have been, there's a famous thing that went around that has now gotten co-opted and rewritten by others, and it was 100 rules, I think, for my unborn son. And there's plenty of good ones in there, like, if you're going to shake a hand, shake the hand, right? Shake for a firm grip. Never climb down the ladder into a swimming pool. It's not right. Obviously, one enters a swimming pool via the air. You jump into a swimming pool. But one of those rules was go to the funeral. Go to the funeral because it means so much to the people who have lost their loved one. So, go to the funeral. Be the person who shows up. Be the person who shows up. I just need to wrap up the weekend, don't I? I haven't really talked to you folks out there at all. It is the end of Sunday night. We had sand volleyball. I did not stick to the carnivore diet very well over the weekend just because there was other food options. I mean, I did my best. I didn't have spaghetti at Skyline. I had a coney bowl, which is hot dogs and chili and cheese. Yeah, and still got the walk in tonight. Yesterday, gosh, tried to get some cleaning done in the basement. Did I shoot any video of that? No, because it was just boring home chore. So I hope you made your weekend what you wanted your weekend to be. If I think of anything more exciting, I'll get with you and we'll talk tomorrow.
Well, you've already missed it. The red on the clouds was pretty epic just a couple of minutes ago. But it's gone now. All right, it's time for the walk. 6:40, 6:30, I don't know. And if it seems like I just did this, it's because I just did this. It was the last thing I did last night. And now it's the first thing I'm doing in the morning. Trying to stay dedicated. So the morning thought is I heard a dog barking. Be the person that says good morning. It'll do something for you, and it'll do something for the people that you're around. When we were in Germany several years ago, Germans have the reputation for being grumpy, right? Which for me, I used to joke, I don't understand why, because the country's beautiful and they have beer, wine, and food. And I like German food. I don't like beer and wine. But when you encounter a German who is scowling at you because they don't know who you are, a simple Guten Morgen or Morgen transforms their face and transforms the encounter. So my tip for you is, like I am with my AirPods in, walking, take one out when you approach humans and just say, good morning. It's good for everybody. And you know, you can't control the reception you get. So that's the part for you. But you may positively affect the person that you're speaking to, and that's good for them. All right, upon my walk, we've happened upon Trevor's car twin. So here we have a Toyota, whatever his car is. It's a Supra. Look, it's got the same Supra badge on it. Cool. So I hope I got a usable screenshot out of that. Nice. Cool. I'd send a picture to him, but he's probably still asleep, even though he probably needs to leave the house in approximately 20 minutes. But, you know, I get that. I'm like that in the morning, too. Yes, good morning. Not surprised that's a spot for you. All right, let me dodge some trees.
Remember that cool sunrise? Yeah, it's raining. Look at our gloomy, rainy day. It's about 5:45. I'm heading to church for our servant leadership board meeting. We haven't had in a couple of months. We have just one item on the agenda, and I've got the top up because it's wet, because it's been raining off and on all day. But now it's just lovely. Lovely. I'm telling you, this car just isn't the same when the roof has to be up, which, you know, it is a lot. Like, it's my only car, so I drive it all winter. Yeah, but just not as much fun. You can't see nearly as well, obviously. I mean, I have the windows open, so that's something, but I'm just being a goofball. All right, it is the end of the work day. It's on Monday. Had a couple of meetings and got a little bit done, which is nice, but it wasn't like a stressful day at all. Tomorrow will probably similarly not stressful. I have time to do some things that I've been needing to do for work for a little bit because I'm not loaded with meetings. So yay. So we'll predict a productive day tomorrow. Got the walk in this morning. Been eating pretty much just meat all day. I did have a little Sargento cheese and cracker thing. It was a little wheat thin, a little tiny mini wheat thin, so that was probably not the best thing. But unfortunately, we need to go to the grocery store, so, you know, there wasn't meaty things to snack on. Need some eggs, need some beef. So, but I think the more research I do, the more I think that this might work as a way of life. You for me, hey, if it works for Jordan Peterson. See, I mentioned his name to get clicks. Remember that bright sunny evening I drove to church in? Top stays up. I forgot to get this earlier. Squirrel or somebody grabbed a cherry tomato and set it here, ate it, and left it. Part of it. They don't like cherry tomatoes, but they eat them and then they leave them. Hi. So I'm editing the video and I realized that that's kind of a rough ending. But also I only shot like one little snippet walking into volleyball on Tuesday. So I thought, hey, what the heck? Let's just go ahead and throw that in this video and wrap it up. And then we'll just start fresh with Wednesday of last week, this week, whatever week. I don't know. Hey, hope you made your day and all that kind of stuff. And here's the ending clip. You're good.